and gentlemen, live from the famous Acme Comedy Hollywood, this is Celebrity Improv Mashup. The special guest stars tonight, PATRIKA DARBO and Brian KRAUSE. And now, please welcome to the stage our directors, Joseph Limbaugh and Tony Rego.
It's Woo Lady.
How was Bon Jovi? Awesome, of course. Rock it out, rock it out.
How was Bon Jovi for you guys? Just got to keep everybody included, Tony.
Some of them in the back think he's a douchebag. That's why I didn't do that. But.
All right, welcome to Celebrity Improv Mashup. What you're going to see tonight is an improv show in 3 parts. First of all, you're going to see Hollywood Dream Roll, where we're going to create a Hollywood blockbuster here on this stage with no set, no budget, and no script. No. Yes. No script at all. We're going to do that using the magic of green screen and chroma key. All right. They're speechless. We couldn't do this if we didn't have a Hollywood celebrity. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you PATRIKA DARBO!
And then for the second part of the show, we're going to be doing an all-improvised soap opera. A very emotional, nitty-gritty sort of thing. And we couldn't do that without a very charming Hollywood superstar. Straight from Charmed, everyone, Brian KRAUSE! So Brian and I will sashay over to our seats. Have a great show.
All right, well, PATRIKA, welcome to Celebrity Improv Mashup.
Thank you.
This is your second time on the show, isn't it? She's so excited. Awesome. How much improv experience do you have? This is going to be great. What did you choose for your dream role?
Hairspray.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get the cast out here and start the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Hollywood Dream Roll! Look how handsome and or beautiful they are. PATRIKA, we're going to do some high-speed casting as we do in Hollywood. So take a look over here and choose someone to be your love interest. I think Barry has one. All right. Great. Choose someone to be the evil, bitchy person who you're up against. Excellent choice. All right. Great. So I guess all we need now is, let's see, what's the name of a hair product other than hairspray? Not from you guys.
Mousse.
What?
Mousse.
Shampoo. All right. What do you think? Yeah. All right. This is the musical movie blockbuster. Shampoo.
In a world without plot, in a land without script, one celebrity will find themselves with the opportunity of a lifetime, a chance to play their dream role. The only catch is, there is no set, there is no budget, and there is no script. Will this be a dream role or a nightmare? Let's find out tonight in our star-studded presentation of Hollywood Dream Roll.
some shots of a city that establish that this is sometime in the 60s. And then we go into a school, and then we see PATRIKA's character, whose name is Cindy. And she's with her best friend, her nerdy best friend, and they're at school, and they'll probably get picked on or something. So, all right, and action. Sounds like there's gonna be a song.
We're doing it. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it together. Together. Look at our feet as they go back and forth. Together. Together. We're going together. And friends. Let 'em see if they can do this. Oh, Cindy, it's too hard. You, my friend, have got a special gift. When I look at you, on my heart it gets a lift. Oh, Cindy Sue, boy, what would I do to be just like you? Come on down. Shake it to the left and shake it to the right. Come on down, come down outside. Let's go downtown and do it after all for the judges and get on that show. Yeah! Yeah!
All right, fade out, fade out, fade out. Okay, so we go to the offices of the dance show. Yeah, you're the main star, and you're the guy in charge of it, and you're also Carolyn's character's dad. We'll find out what her name is, and we'll find out what all your names are in this scene. And this is the office. You guys are talking about the audition coming up. All right, action.
So, Bunky, you ready for tonight's big show? I sure am, Groovy Doo. Hey, you know you are the most popular guy in town. And my daughter, Fifi, is the most beautiful girl in the whole world. She is. And you two are the greatest dancers. It just seems that the ratings seem so low. Well, what are we going to do to pep up the show? We need something edgy, something cool. We need something that goes outside of the box. Are you talking like East Little Valley? I don't think America is ready for East Little Valley. You're right. Those kind of people don't shine on TV like me and Fifi. That's true. Ow. So tonight, what I think we should do is hold I just don't know anymore. I look at her eyes and she's got stars in them, but they're not reflecting my light anymore. They're reflecting the lights out there. I don't think she loves me anymore.
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Sitting here in your office?
That's right.
You happen to have a cordless microphone hanging around?
I do. It's right over here in the corner. There it is.
Fifi, you used to look at me mean, your stars in your eyes, and now I see, when I look inside, I'm surprised. You don't love me, all you love is fame. Sometimes I think it's just a little kind of plaything that you're doing. Let's see what happens in that audition. Hopefully we can get somebody in here to... I almost said spunk up the show, but that doesn't feel right.
I don't know if they'll get someone in to spunk up the show or not. All right, let's see. Let's go to, yeah, you're her mom, so you're home and you're, you have some sort of weird phobia. So yeah, you're at home and you guys are coming in to go tell her, you and your friend are going in to tell her that you're gonna go to the dance-a-thon audition. All right. And action.
I'm fine. I was just wondering, why do I have to have fingernails? That's all I could come up with. What have you been doing all day with no fingernails? I've been watching on the news. There's going to be a big dance contest. Oh, honey, buddy. It would be fantastic. I've been teaching you how to dance since you were just this high. Oh, let's do something, Mom. I told you we could do this. You could do it. Help her too. She really needs her mom. Won't let her do things, you know. No. Oh, she's so bad. I know, but she can pray real good. I know. She's a holy roll. You know what we'll do? We'll teach you two how to get in there and be stars like you're supposed to be. Mashed potato? Mashed potato? Potato? Whatever you want. Okay. Show us how it's done, Cindy. God, you were so good at this. I know. All right, you know what? Listen, honey, we need to come up with some little rules so you remember to go right, and left. It could be as simple as just saying right, and left. So cool. She's so amazing. Left, right. Wait, no. I think, what's your favorite thing? Over here. Why, I think it's Cindy. Yeah. What's your with me? Milk and cookie. That's your favorite thing. Milk and cookie. Wow, milk and. I think Cindy needs to go down there, and I think she needs to audition because I've never seen a dancer as good as her. Before you two go, though, I want to see the routine that we just worked up so perfectly right now.
All right, fade out. Imagine you've seen an amazing dance routine. That's unbelievable. We don't want to give it away because we're going to see it later in the movie. All right. Meanwhile, Barry, what's your character's name? Ruby Doo. All right, Ruby Doo, you're confronting Fifi in the dressing room. This is in the dressing room. Ruby Doo, Fifi confronting. Should be awesome. All right, and action.
Fifi?
Yes, Ruby Doo?
Thank God I hate my parents. Why did they name me this?
No, Ruby Doo. Never.
Where does Fifi come from? What does it mean?
It's short for Fifella. It means beautiful in Italian, I think.
Yeah. Beauty. It's about all you are, Fifi. Sometimes I say things when I feel them. It's like... Sometimes I say things when I feel it.
I need to hear it from you now. Tell me, you really love the way I move.
You know I need you as my partner. I can't do my moves without you.
Oh, Fifi, thanks for saying that. Nothing can ever come between us. Let's go out there and judge those kids. Come on.
All right, fade out. Awesome. So, let's go to the dance-a-thon thing. So, I guess, everybody's in this somehow, so stay real close together. So this is at the dance studio. It's the show going on, and it's a big dance-off.
And it's round 2 for the dance-off. All right, groovy kids, you get your dance shoes on because I'm going to play the music, and you're going to dance away, and we're going to judge from the side. So don't even worry about it. Just shake a move. Booyah! And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. They're just the two of them there. And there's, and they get more towards the center. And then they sing. It becomes romantic and they sing.
Never heard anybody sing my name like that. Anybody sing quite like that at all? It's called I Love You. Down here. Place of your heart. I love you. I gotta tell you, I'm a little scared. I've never danced below the waist. What's your name? Oh, Cindy. Mine's Ruby Doo.
All right, the spell breaks. Everyone comes back. The music is going back. It's back to the way it was. That all happened in their minds.
Stop it! That's a disgusting, immoral dance. If that's how they dance in East Little Valley, then I want no part of the show. Are you coming, Fifi? I know I'm your platonic, heterosexual best friend. Now, come on.
That was disgusting.
Shame on all of you.
Hold on a second. You say East Little Valley?
This is quite a quandary. I want to hang out with my daughter who I love, but then again, I've never seen dancing like that.
She's great. Stop.
All right, you've got one chance. I'm going to put you on the show tonight. And if the ratings go up, then you can stay and you can love each other. But if it doesn't, I'm sorry. It's the end of the road for you. Boom.
Fade out. All right. So we go to let's see, school. Yeah, back to school because there's some classes left of that day before they get to the show. So we go back to school, and you're gonna try to prevent her from being on the show. Yeah, somehow. So we'll go. Your friend is here, and so yeah, Cindy, you and your friend are hanging out, and then the evil girl will come in. It'll all be clear. Don't worry. And action.
It was probably a good thing that I didn't go wash my hair because it stayed in place the whole time I was.
It was so perfect. It's like this is an entire conspiracy by the beauty industry making us wash our hair when in fact just a little bit of gunk makes it stay right where it should. Oh, you were
Okay,
so
now, I'll
romantic.
start off with.
Oh, God. Please don't make us watch it again.
Hey! I asked you to come in here. Why don't you just leave?
Because I'm in English 110.
This is English 110.
You're really good on the show. Thank you. Listen, I am going to be the star of the Lollapalooza, okay? There's no room for you in it, and I mean that literally.
I'll make room.
Yeah. Really?
You're a bitch. A rich bitch.
You're a bitch. You might be rich.
But a bitch.
You can't even itch. I look at you and I say, what a loser, bitch. Girl, you're such a snoozer.
I'm beautiful. She's pretty. But she's a bitch.
All right, fade out, fade out. All right, so you, Ruben, come out here. You're Fifi's dad, and you're talking to, yeah, you're gonna be like some school administrator. You're gonna try to ruin her chances. All right, here we go. This is the school office, and action.
Well, Mr. Bunky Miller, of course honored that you're going to have your Dance-a-Palooza here in our multi-purpose room. However, we do have a concern. There have been rumors that dancing leads to fornication, as can be evidenced in the rising populations in East Little Valley. Now we want a clean show here. Oh, is that velvet? I know they made it in the pattern. Whatever the pattern is. I don't know. I'm just an administrator and I'm being difficult.
Listen to me. I got myself on a hot commodity here. I love my daughter. She's beautiful, the most beautiful girl in the world. Then I got this girl from East Valley, and she dances like you don't know. She gets it off. She can break it off in you, I tell you, this one. She's amazing. Rhythm goes through the roof. I'm telling you, this is a good thing. Positive.
Well, I don't know, Mr. Miller. If what happens tonight shakes up the paradigm of this school and forever changes all of us, I just don't know what me and my twin son, who looks just like me. That's all I can say. Society, as we know it, is balancing on the head of a pin. You shall see tonight. Good day, sir.
Fade out. All right. All right, so now we go to the Dance-a-Palooza, and Cindy, you're there, and Fifi, you're there, and Doobie-Doo is there. You're in between them, so everybody stay close together, but we'll see all of you will be dancing together, just the three of you. Yeah, so this is the Dance-a-Palooza, and there'll probably be a song at some point, I hope. All right, here we go. All three of you, you're dancing in the middle, Doobie-Doo. All right, great. And action.
Oh my God, man!
you like what you see, go out and do it in the streets.
So what do you say, Bucky? Can you give her a shot?
I don't know. Let's ask America. Fifi, it looks like you're not my daughter anymore. I got a new one. And everybody, let's dance!
Big final song, final song.
Move your feet.
Move your feet. She's got it, everybody. Move your feet. Everybody out there, even though you're sitting down, I know you can move your feet too. Everybody watching at home, this is totally unexpected. That's why we're not choreographed. But I want to tell you, I met somebody today from East Valley, and I want her to come out here and say a few words about what it feels like to finally triumph over adversity.
I need some oxygen. Oxygen. I need oxygen. I was born on the wrong side of the tracks. I need some oxygen. I need some oxygen. Thank you, hon. Oxygen. Oxygen. I need some oxygen. Now listen to me, all of you on the other side of the track. Don't turn your back. Come on down to the other side of the track. Chanel, come on down. Ebenezer, come on down. Guido, come on down. Chantel and Lutel, y'all come on down. Hey, Mama, how am I doing? Oxygen. I need oxygen. Oxygen.
Fade out, fade out, fade out. All right, and roll credits. That was shampoo.
That was good time fun.
Thank you.
Fit for the family.
I'll be. Oh, you're taking a couple of the people.
I'm taking a couple of people, and come on in, that's right.
Welcome to the 9 o'clock show.
Oh, PATRIKA, they may have missed the show, but they started a bar tab for you, so it's all okay. So now we're going to move on to the next part of the show, which is going to be Scandal. And as I said earlier, we need some big shot celebrity to do it, and we got one in the house. Brian Krause, come on down. Brian, you got any friends showing up after you're done?
I think my one friend is here.
Oh, excellent. That's good. So, Brian, let us know, what character did you choose? Tell us a little bit about your guy.
I am Duke Wellington, the richest man in Little Valley. Oil baron, true dirtbag, overall lover of everyone.
Oh, boy, that strikes a little close, doesn't it? Yes, you are Duke Wellington, and let's meet the rest of the cast of Scandal at this time. Duke has relations with many people. Family, business, others. One of those, who happens to fit in almost every category, is his son, Chet.
I hate my life. My parents are like giving me everything. They gave me cars. They make me, since the age of 2, be golf, and now I'm the...
Use your words, Chet. Use your words.
I love you, son. Shut up, Dad! I hate you! You see what I have to deal with? God's so loving and blah and so stupid. I hate him.
Another person who thinks Duke is stupid is his business rival, Carl Bent.
That's right, I'm Carl Bent of Bent Industries. Duke and I used to be good friends back in the First Iraq War. We protected each other's back. Then we were supposed to go into business together. And he stabbed me in my back. I've made it my goal to bring him down. I'm gonna do it. Don't you worry about it.
And earlier, Chet had mentioned stupid. I can only believe he was talking about this woman, Sue Ellen Barnes. That's you.
Hi, my name is Sue Ellen Barnes. I am Chet's secretary.
Duke's secretary.
Oh, right.
You just do it.
Secretary. We're gonna have a baby, I think.
That's good. Vocally challenged. That's right. All of these murky relationships reside in a little town. And that little town is filled with scandal. We pick up today's episode in Sue Ellen and Russell Barnes' apartment. Chet Wellington has run over in the middle of the night to see Sue Ellen, the girl he's crushing hard on. What? And Sue Ellen has some news for him.
You're having a baby? I don't know if I'm ready to be a dad. I'm only 20. Still live with my parents.
No, it's really sweet. Well, the thing is, it might not be yours.
What? Wait. What?
Well, I mean, there is my husband. I have to pleasure him sometimes.
You told me you never did it with him. You told me he wouldn't even touch you.
Sometimes he doesn't when I'm asleep.
That is really gross.
That's your own opinion.
Well, when's the last time he did it to you when you were asleep?
Well, I guess it was like 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure, really. Sometimes the videotapes, and I'll have to check the tape.
So it really just depends on whether or not it was like 2 weeks ago or 11 days ago, the last time we were together. There's the only two possibilities, right?
Well, I mean, not really. Here's your father, silly.
What about my dad?
Well, we do it. You know I'm his secretary. That's what
Ew!
you're
Ew! Ow! You and my dad? That's super gross. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't be having. Oh my god. I'm having sex with the person who might be having my dad's baby. That's my brother. And if it's my baby, then I'd be raising my son, who would be the mistress's son of my dad. Oh, that hurts. Okay.
And we fade out as Sue Ellen Stupid seems to engulf Chet. Our camera pans out of the apartment down the street to East Little Valley's really hot spot. And it happens to be happy hour at the El Torito. Old high school buddies, Duke and Russell, Sue Ellen's husband, sit having a couple of brewskis, as they call it. Catching up on old times, but will Duke mention the current times?
Dos más mojitos, please.
Mojito?
You're looking good, buddy.
Thanks there, Russell. You're not looking so bad yourself for a golf pro.
You know, I like to golf.
Yeah. How's that old Chet coming along?
Chet, your son, he's tough. He's like a walking vampire, that one. He's an angry boy.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He reminds me a lot like you when you were his age.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that dark hair.
Yeah.
Horrible attitude. Yeah.
Yeah. Life couldn't be better. I mean, I got my bestest buddy here, my ever faithful and loving wife back at home.
Yeah, she's a good woman, that one. Yeah.
Is she a good secretary?
Yeah, she is the best secretary I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Might be expected.
Well, I didn't want to say this, but I snuck into the bathroom and I saw one of those EPGs, you know, and it had a thing on it, and I think she might be pregnant with my baby.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic.
You're right. Having sex with her when she's asleep works.
Yeah.
Good job.
Man. Yeah.
She wouldn't let me touch her in public, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I wouldn't.
Where are those mojitos? I tell you know what? Ever since they closed down Alco Pogo, you know, things have just gone downhill a little fast.
Very much. Now, have you ever stopped and wondered how you got your wife pregnant after you had your vasectomy?
I always get vasectomy and Vaseline confused. They both start with a V.
Right.
But I think one of them prevents me from having kids. I just said it must be divine intervention.
Well, I couldn't be happy for you.
Oh.
I'll keep her gainfully employed as long as I can.
You are my bestest and dearest friend, and I trust everything that you say blindly.
Well, you should. You should. I'll never do you wrong.
Oh, I know you wouldn't. I know you
not
wouldn't.
much. I mean,
Well, let's get to the taco bar, huh?
let's go.
All right.
And as they put their feed bags on, we fade out. The El Torito isn't the only place hoppin'. There's a bed in room 203 at the Motel 6, which has just stopped a rockin'. And that's where Victoria Wellington has been having her affair with Carl Bent. But is Victoria gonna end things now that she's falling back in love with Duke?
You know, Vicky, that's what I like about you. You get things done and then you move on to other tasks.
I've always been good at splitting my focus.
That's true. That's true. You showed that tonight in spades.
I know it's funny how I can be here with you and be thinking of my husband.
Well, it's funny you should bring that up, Vicky. I got something I want to talk to you about. You know, your husband and I, we have our differences, and one of them is how he treats you.
And what sort of problem would you have with the richest man in Little Valley treating me?
I can treat you better, and soon I'm going to be the richest man in Little Valley.
But you see there, son.
Careful, that's expensive coke.
You're right now the only second richest man in Little Valley. And I'm afraid that the only place in my heart is a little room with a little golden key that only opens up to number 1.
Just so I understand what you're talking about, you can only be with the richest guy, right?
That's exactly what I mean.
Well, I'm here to tell you that very soon that man in Little Valley is going to be me. Because you see, your husband's been a good businessman all this time, but he's not very good at politics.
Oh, really? Do tell. Tell me about how awful he is at politics.
Well, you see, I have a friend of mine. He's the senator of this here state. And I happen to know that he's not going to give that offshore oil contract to your husband.
Really?
He's going to give it to me. And when I have that contract and get all those clearances from the EPA, your husband's going to be crying into his poverty-stricken milk.
I told you how much I love you.
You could always tell me again, Vicky.
And we fade out. It's the middle of the night, and someone's a little drunk on mojitos. And when he comes home, he's surprised to see his wife awake. Maybe he's disappointed too.
Guess who?
Oh, don't touch me.
All right. Hi, baby. I walked home.
Oh, God, did you drink mojitos made with tequila again?
You're pretty. I'm drunk, so I can tell you the truth. I went into the bathroom and I saw your secret. Not that secret. I'm talking about a secret they're having in your stomach. Talking about you
Oh,
having
you
my...
have irritable bowel syndrome?
No, I know you're pregnant with my baby.
Oh, no.
That's not the response I thought you'd have. I thought you were trying to find a clever way to tell me, like put it in a pillowcase, or put it on an email, or find something way to put it in the sky, like on a blimp.
What's a blimp?
Baby. Listen, I love you, and I know I'm only the 39th richest man in town, but I'll work at a TCBY yogurt, honey, and I'll teach golf on the side. I don't have dreams and goals, but I do know that I love you. And I do know that I'm a nice person, and I do know that I want to raise our kid in Little Valley to be the nicest, sweetest, most lovable guy in the world.
You break my heart when you talk like that, because yes, it's true that I'm pregnant. And
All right.
but the thing is, there's someone else I love. Can you guess?
And we black out. The next morning, the Wellingtons are having breakfast. Vicky and Duke staring hatefully across the table at each other. When Chet comes down the stairs.
Did you like your eggs?
They were all right. How's your toast?
I found it a little soggy.
Reminds me of something. I figured you liked it dry.
I thought the egg was a little soft boiled.
Well, perhaps they were. Chet! My boy.
Don't talk to me. You take everything from me here, you can have my first place golf trophy too.
Chet, that's wonderful.
Hate
Oh,
you.
awful. Oh,
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
We love you, we love you!
Oh, dear.
Don't talk to me.
Shit.
You see what you've done.
Do you see what you've done
It's
to him?
you!
It's
You!
you!
You treat him like hell! You give him everything!
I give him everything because I love him with all my heart. I love him in a way that I wanted to love you, but you would never let me love you. I poured into that
fire.
He reminds me of your mother.
I've seen him flipping through the family album, looking for someone that he could identify with. But you're never there. You're never there to give him guidance.
I've been there. Remember when he was 2? And he was still in diapers? And I changed him that one time? It was hard, but I did it.
I'm so proud of you.
And I was proud of you, and we made passionate love over the diaper table. Get a room! Chance!
God, why do you have to just keep turning them away?
We need to get away. Yes. You and me. I'll have our secretary set everything up.
All right, I just have to say this. The fact that you're sleeping with my girlfriend and she's gonna have your baby, that's wrong. Okay, Dad?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Someone else surprised by that news is Russell. As we go to him, upset, feeling something in his heart for the first time that he's called hate, he stumbles into Carl Bent's office.
Your lights are broken. Oh, there they go.
I like to save power by only having the lights on when they're necessary for visitors.
I walked here.
You look disheveled, Russell. It's been a while since I've seen you. You know, I still could use some help on my short game.
I need to tell you something because I know you're like one of my bestest friends that would never do anything wrong against me.
You or anyone else. Go ahead, Russell. Tell me.
Well, I went home to my wife, and then she told me, and I was like, and I was
Slow down, Russell. Slow down. You're not making any sense. Have a seat here at my cocktail table.
She made me play the guessing game of who she loved. So naturally I said puppies. And then I said Maury Povich. And then went through a list of all this other stuff. And then she told me that she was in love with my dear and bestest friend, Duke Wellington, who was my bestest friend in the whole world.
Well, my God, Russell. That's horrible news for you. You must feel pain and anguish like you've never felt before.
Like I've never felt before.
There's an anger welling up inside you, isn't there?
It's inside, and it's bursting out. Makes me want to do bad things. So then I walked to the Walmart and I bought a gun.
I'm going to tell you something, Russell. Most people would say, don't take that anger and act in a rash way.
Okay, I won't take that anger.
No, but wait.
What?
Because I'm a man who's seen the world. I've seen the way people are.
Yeah.
And I've got to tell you something.
Who?
I don't know what you mean by who, but I will say this. A man has got to be a man. You can't let people take things away from you.
Away from me.
That's right. So if you feel like you have to take this gun and go and shoot Duke Wellington right in his head or some other part of his body that you select, well then I say you should do that because you've got to be a man, Russell.
That's right. I'm going to shoot him and then I'm going to go and touch my wife.
And blackout. Another person reeling from the news they heard is Victoria Wellington. She seeks out her dear son to get the true scoop.
Chad? I didn't want to interrupt your private time. Is this all right?
I'm texting.
Chad.
I can text and talk at the same time, Mom.
Are you sure? Because I could speak in short sentences.
Oh,
I just want you to love me. I just want to be your mom again.
Why do you try so hard? You have that accent
accent, that affectation. You don't talk like that.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? That's how you sound.
That's how you sound. Listen, Chet. You came in there. You came in.
I'm hurting, okay?
I'm hurting.
Well, your girlfriend isn't sleeping with your dad.
Oh, is it true? Is it true that your father has found love in the arms of another woman?
I don't know if it's love. I don't know if Dad would know love if it asked to play through.
It's so true. It's so true that man hasn't loved in years. I too have had to go find love in the arms of another man. And I'm sorry you have to find out this way, son. But you know.
Well, that's great. My family is fucked up. That's on Twitter now.
And blackout. Back over in the Motel 6. In room 208, ironically right next door to the room that Vicky and Carl sleep in, we find Duke and Sue Ellen. They're straightening out details of how the future is going to go, unaware that a turn in the road is walking his way over.
So then, we made him play the guessing game, and first he guessed puppies, and then he guessed Maury Povich, and then I just told him that you were his father, and I was in love with you.
You told Russell.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're gonna get married now, and have our baby. Well, I mean, I think it's our baby. It could be your son's or
My
it might
son's?
be Russell's. I'm not sure, but I love you.
Well, I love you too, Suey. I have a clause in my marriage and getting divorced that I would lose everything. So, you know, I as much as I love you, I do love money. Perhaps I love that more than your suppleness and your beauty and your smell.
I ran here.
Russell! Go talk to your man. Straighten it out.
You brought him to a Motel 6.
Well, this is where we usually do it.
I get reward points. You know that about me, Russell.
I thought I knew a lot of things about you, but I didn't know you were a liar, and you're a lying, dirty, gypsy, thieving, filthy, lying gypsy.
I'm not a gypsy.
Yes, you are.
Well, maybe.
And you're the biggest Jezebel of them all.
Hey, look what you call her. Watch it.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Say hello to my little friend. You've made me do this. I gotta go to Taco Tuesday night by myself now. And what happened to this? To death do us part? To love? To let me touch you once a year? What happened to that? Why do you make me the bad guy when I'm the nice guy?
Because you have a gun!
I'm nice, and you're bad, both of you.
Well, it was pretty good, actually.
It really was.
No, don't you.
Chet.
I was gonna come and make you choose between us, but it's time that I grew up.
Well, if it isn't The Walking Goddamn Dead.
Coach Barnes, I don't know what your concern is here, but this is between the three of us, all right?
What do you mean,
My
three of you?
girlfriend
Damn, that's my wife! You're sleeping on your couch! You're sleeping with my wife! You three are doing like a dirty, filthy, gypsy thing.
You're his wife?
do. You don't have to shoot me.
No, please. Just, we loved each other once when I was in second grade and you were 16, remember?
I do remember. Oh.
I don't do math.
No, sweetie pie. Ow, I'm bleeding bad, but I gotta tell you.
Don't touch me.
All right. Hey, I see you. Get back in here right now. We ain't done. Because I will run after you and shoot you in the head.
It's just the closet.
Salt y'all.
My jacket.
I also had to get his jacket.
I want you to look me in the eye and you tell me the truth now. As you're all done with your tomfoolery and you're going to give it up and you're going to let me be your husband.
Will Sue Ellen tell Russell the truth? Will Duke and Chet escape the Motel 6 alive?
I texted the police.
And is that the police? Or is it just the ice cream truck losing control? We'll maybe find out, because this story and more will continue in the third part of our show, the Celebrity Improv Mashup.
That was awesome, Tony.
It was all my doing.
Alright, so this is the third part of the show where we take what you saw here and what you saw over here, all of those story threads and all of that story, and we combine them together so everything gets tied up perfectly.
Yes.
Alright, well, let's see. I want to see what's yeah, Chet is at school with Fifi. I want to see that the next day after all that happened.
One for Chetster.
Okay.
They changed the classroom furniture.
I used to think nothing ever happened in Little Valley. Nothing exciting, anyway. Not since unification.
Yeah, me too.
When they tore down the wall between East and West.
Right.
That was the last exciting thing that ever happened. But my dad...
I lost my boyfriend and my chance at fame and my dancing ability and my side of town.
Oh,
My
it's
life
after all the things you
sucks.
went through. So, yeah, that's cool.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm anachronistic, but that's okay.
Life sucks, doesn't it?
It does,
Isn't it like the worst thing ever?
I would say my dad was sleeping with my girlfriend, but that'd be way out of place for the 60s.
Oh, your life might suck even more than mine if that's even possible.
It does. I was forced to play golf for 18 years.
Oh, do you want to go get some chocolate milk or something?
I would, actually.
It'll probably be sour.
Why?
Because everything sucks.
But maybe that if we found something in each other, maybe the rest of the world won't be so bad anymore.
Fade out, yeah. We now go to the school administrator's office, where Carl Bent has come to say that the Wellington family should be expelled for their loose morals. In song.
I've just got one thing to say to you, Principal.
What's that?
The Wellingtons have got to go.
Why?
You haven't heard? Well, then you should know.
No.
It's like some strange Greek play from way back in the day. Because the father and the son are both cheated with the same woman.
Like in the frogs.
Sure, the frogs.
Aristophanes.
Sure, maybe Electra too, probably, but maybe not.
I get what you're going at.
Do you now?
Well, maybe just one more verse.
All right. Besides the way that Duke and his son have played well, Duke is the man who'll stab you in the back. You see,
irreversible. You got to take that shit out of school and make Duke Wellington go.
Duke Wellington just bought the television station that runs the Dance-A-Palooza, and he's going to meet with the former owner, Bunky Miller. There probably won't be singing here.
Bunky!
Hey, Groovy Cat.
How are ya?
How you doing, buddy?
Great. How's everything down at the station?
Well, we just sold it.
Yes, I know. I just bought it.
Oh.
You're working for me now, Bunky.
Really?
Yes, that strike you as odd?
A little bit, yes. I didn't know you had any musical abilities whatsoever.
Well, I don't.
Oh.
But it's a good revenue maker. I figured maybe I'll let you run the show.
Interesting. Me run the show? Me run the show that I already run now?
Yes!
Quite the quandary.
Indeed.
Well, it seems you have some new policies.
I do.
What kind of policies would you have?
Ah!
In song.
Oh, Bunky. Let me tell you that I hate that. Oh, I do hate that.
Why don't you tell me things I should do on that TV?
You should dance, you should sing, you should say I love you every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Every day.
Without the plaid, of course.
Just one more thing I have to ask you.
Go ahead.
Is it true?
Is what true?
You've had sex with many women.
Oh! Let me tell you. My life, it's like a playboy's life to me. As I sing on through the streets.
Through the streets?
With the women clamoring at my feet. Oh, poor me. Poor me. Poor me.
I was wrong, there was some singing in there.
And it was divine. Over in the school cafeteria, teenage coupledom comes head to head when Cindy Sue and Ruby Doo run into Chet and Fifi. Maybe it's not just the milk that's a little sour.
Tastes funny to you?
No.
You're right. Despite the bitter aftertaste, it's so, so sweet.
You're so sweet. I love the way that you moved when we did that new routine today.
Well, I have to say, I've got the best teacher in Little Valley. Unified or otherwise.
Oh, shit! Those are the people that like totally ruined my life.
Oh, you mean those are the loser dancers? How dare you bring that anachronism in here?
Have changed, Ruby Doo. People are named real names now, like Chet.
And losers are timeless.
up to the wrong chick, Chet.
I don't think you guys know who the cool people are here. It's not the dancers, okay?
You know how we decide? Dance off!
That's it,